Hey guys, how you going? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel, and yes, 2 videos in one day, who'd have thought, but we have some DCU news. Try saying that 20 times. Aussie actress Milly Alcock has been cast as Supergirl in James Gunn and Peter Safran's DCU, kicking things off with her own solo film. Quickly looking at these articles before I jumped on here to do the video, I thought she was going to be in Superman Legacy. Who knows? She may make a cameo appearance in that. There's been a lot of Superman Legacy news going on at the moment, including some supposed leaked photos of actor David Corenswet in his test Superman suit that was actually Henry Cavill's. These have been debunked by James Gunn, stating that he has photos, and the only photos he has are on his phone of David Corenswet in a test suit for a screen test, which is pretty cool. And I'm assuming they're going to be using Henry Cavill's suit. Those are the most recent suits. And in terms of costuming technology, I have a feeling that David Corenswet's Superman costume is going to be very similar to Henry Cavill's Superman suit in terms of costuming technology. But today, we are talking about Aussie actress Milly Alcock cast as Supergirl. This gets me really excited. For a lot of people, the fact that she's Aussie, it probably doesn't matter, but to me, it means a lot. I get a sense of pride when an Aussie actor goes on to be cast as a superhero or just someone from a comic book movie or just a role I care about in general. Case in point, back in the day when Heath Ledger was cast as the Joker, I was ecstatic, given the fact that Heath Ledger was 27/28 when he played the Joker. When Hugh Jackman was cast as Wolverine, I thought that is awesome. Another Aussie playing a famous comic book character. And now we have Milly Alcock, who is 24 years old. She was born in the year 2000, which makes me feel really old. So the article I'm going to be referencing comes from the good folks at Variety, and they go on to say, Milly Alcock, who played a young Targaryen in the first season of HBO's House of the Dragon, will play the Woman of Steel in the new DC universe spearheaded by James Gunn and Peter Safran. She will headline the upcoming feature film Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. And Anna Nagoria, The Vampire Diaries, was just hired to write the screenplay in November. Gunn, who confirmed Alcock's casting on Instagram, has not stated when Alcock will make her superhero debut, but the fact that the news that Alcock landed the role broke months before Gunn will begin shooting Superman Legacy suggests that Supergirl may first show up alongside her Kryptonian cousin before setting off on her own story. Really cool, and it makes you think how long this confirmation had been kept a secret for, because given the fact that they haven't started writing the Supergirl film, they kind of got to get things underway. And if she is indeed making a cameo appearance in Superman Legacy, they got to get started on that costume. They are a month and a bit away from production starting on Superman Legacy. Costumes are being finalized at the moment, sets are being finalized and all that jazz. And I'm really keen to see David Corenswet's Superman costume. James Gunn worded it very particular. He stated that the costume may not be seen till during, after filming, who knows, kind of up in the air. I have a feeling once things get rolling with production and filming, we're going to see an official image released of David Corenswet in the suit, because then they're going to have outdoor scenes that are going to be filmed, and then you're going to see that suit in broad daylight, not under controlled conditions of how the suit is supposed to be represented on screen. But going back to Milly Alcock, it's so cool to see an Aussie being cast as another superhero. I love it. Now, in terms of backlash, it's been absolute minute. For the most part, people have welcomed her with open arms. There are some fucking blood farts out there that are making fun of her teeth and her appearance. And to that, I say, fuck off, go practice your Kamehamehas alone in your room with your shirt off. And it doesn't help that your profile photo is probably like this, or like this. But someone made a really good point. She would make a great Gwen Stacy in a live-action Miles Morales movie. I can totally see it. Looking at interviews of her as a person, she's feisty, I love it, and I think she is perfectly cast for Supergirl. So I'm really keen to see how it turns out. I would love to see an introduction of her as a cameo in Superman Legacy, just to get a glimpse and a hint of her characterization of Supergirl and what to expect in her solo film. And looking at her credits on IMDb, she has done barely anything. Like, she started out in Wonderland in 2014 and then right up until House of Dragon in 2022, which is crazy. And for the most part, it's been a lot of Australian productions and stuff like that. Where was she born? Where were you born, Milly? Were you born in Sydney? Hell yeah, Sydney represent. Her brother's name is Bert. That's amazing. You never hear a name like that. So yeah, guys, overall, I am stoked with this casting. That the more I see her in interviews, I love her attitude, I love her fieriness. I think she's a great pick for Supergirl, so gonna be really keen to see where this goes and if we indeed do see her pop up as a cameo or just an introduction in Superman Legacy. I think it'd be great. I think it'd be very smart to do so, just to kind of whet everyone's appetites, just to get them going for what to expect in her solo film, which is crazy. She's getting her own fucking solo film. I just assumed she was just going to be a big part of Superman Legacy, but no, this is for a solo film, which is really damn cool. Regardless, guys, let me know your thoughts down below on the casting of Milly Alcock as Supergirl in the upcoming solo Supergirl film from the DCU, and possibly, hopefully, a cameo in Superman Legacy. Love your guts, and I'll catch you in the next one.